And we are back with another episode. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to start it off just like this. You know, it's a treat when players meet podcast, starring your host, Prince the P. The P, the P, the P, the P, the P, the P. And we are on episode 7. You know what I'm saying? So if you made it this far, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Is very much appreciated. And keep on tuning in, man. You know what I mean? We got some good episodes and good talks and good, you know what I mean? Good vibes over here. You know what I mean? So, today's episode is called OG Talk. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk a little bit about, OG, you know, um, when you have someone OG is an acronym for original gangster. But people usually um an OG, from the hood, you know what I mean? He's like older, probably like in his 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? Young cats like myself be like, "Hey OG, what's going on, OG?" You know what I'm saying? 80. Nigga may be 80, you know what I mean? If you're lucky, 90, nigga pushing 90, but Uh so yeah, so I just got back home, you know what I'm saying, from a family get together. You know, unfortunately it wasn't about, you know what I'm saying, some you know, uh a good family get together, you know what I'm saying. We had lost a family member, you know what I'm saying, which is very, very unfortunate. And you know, but family does get together, you know what I mean? You know, without, uh bad news, family get-togethers happen without bad news. We get together, birthdays, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. But this day was a very sad day, you know what I mean? So, but we're gonna keep it pushing, keep it going, positive energy, you know what I mean? So that's all we can do. So, yeah. So, uh, so the reason why I'm talking about this OG talk, right? You know, I I pull up to my family crib, you know what I mean, and the game was on, you know what I mean. It was good vibes, you know what I'm saying. Everybody, good vibes, And I go, I'm, I was wearing wearing a suit, you know what I'm saying, my purple, my purple Nike Tech suit, you know what I mean, and I was just chilling, you know what I mean. Came, it was a long drive and long day, long activities, and you know what I'm saying. So Sunday chilling, you know what I mean? Sunday chilling, and um so I'm standing by the doorway because the TV is like, I could see it, you know what I mean? But I want people to walk through and walk out, you know what I'm saying, without, bothering anybody, you know what I mean? And I don't know who this dude I don't know who this dude is. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him in my life, a day in my life. You know what I mean? And it was an OG cat, obviously, because he came through. You know what I'm saying, with a yellow suit on. He gray hair. You could tell when the OG's an OG. You know what I mean? So I said what's up to him. You know what I mean? Boo boo boo. Said hi to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a gentleman. I'm a nice guy. Say hi to you if I don't know you or whatnot. You know what I mean? So boom. Fast forward. I'm by the door, right? I'm looking at the game, you know what I'm saying, by the game, you know what I mean? Looking at the game, and then I'm focused, whatever. And he I could multitask. You know what I mean? I could definitely multitask. I could do two things at once. You know what I mean? I could listen to to things around me while I'm watching TV. You know what I'm saying? I can there's multiple things I could do. I can multitask. You know what I mean? It's probably because I'm a ball player. Ex ball player. Not still ball player. You know what I'm saying? But um, it's those attributes that I have. So I'm listening low key to everybody, everything's going on. You know what I mean? And watching the TV, and I could hear the OG cat in the corner. He said, "What's it? Hey, what's his name? Hey!" And he yells at me. He's like, "Hey, grab a chair, sit down over here." And I turn my head. I look at him. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if I'm just trying to stand by the door and trying to skate, just try to take a good glimpse of the TV and go talk to, you know what I'm saying? Yada what I mean? Talk my business. So I'm like, all right, let me grab a chair and, sit my butt, you know what I'm saying, in this living room and just, you know what I'm saying, watch and just chill. You know what I mean? And then so I'm watching, you know what I'm saying, sitting, minding my business, you know what I mean? And you know, uh when you could feel someone's type of energy, you know what I'm saying? It's like this thing is like a bully type, you know what I mean? Bully energy type. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like some bully type of energy, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you don't know me type, So he goes, my aunt, she needed help in the kitchen, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny because like I'm a grown ass man, you know what I mean? I'm a grown ass man. I shit niggas I got my own house, you know what I'm saying? I pay rent, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man type, you know what I mean? So, if it doesn't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying? We're going on with the story. So he yells at me again. And says, "Hey," but the way he said it though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, "Hey, go in the kitchen." You know what I'm saying? Help her out with that pot. And I look at this nigga, I'm just looking at him like, just like with a straight face. And then my cousin on the side of me, he looks at it, he's like, he's peeping game. My cousin's peeping game. He's like, "Oh, young fella." I was like, you know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm just like, "Bruh, this nigga is tripping." Because at the end of the day, for one, you don't know me, even if you knew me. For two, you know what I'm saying? If I see someone, I'm in a room full of old folks, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm probably youngest in the room, you know what I'm saying? Some type. Me, if I see like if I were to see my aunt come through with the pot, walk through the door or whatever, I would have got up and then, you know what I'm saying, helped. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done that multiple times, plenty of times, because that's what type of person I am, you know what I mean? So while he's saying this, like I'm looking at him like, and I get up because at the end of the day, like you gotta act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily just said, "You old bumble, you motherfucker." I could have stood up and be like, "You old queen bee looking ass motherfucker. Who the hell you talking to? You dressed like a queen bee, this big ass yellow suit on. What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? But I kept it cool. You know what I'm saying? I kept a player. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, this topic is talk about OG talk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, like mostly it's like young fellas, young men like myself. You know what I mean? And the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Young people. Period. This podcast episode 7 is about young people and the OGs, older people. You know what I'm saying? So, what I mean by this is like, obviously, we know respects your elders. I was raised to respect my elders. You know what I'm saying? So that means like always respect people that's older than you. You know what I mean? Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter if I've heard this saying. I've heard this saying before, and it goes, "The OGs, even when they're wrong, they're right." You know what I mean? So if an OG is like, an older person is in your mind, you're like, that ain't right. You know what I mean? Like he's saying the sky is red when the sky is blue. You know, why is he saying the sky red? That don't make no, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, excuse me. At the end of the day, even though they're wrong, they're right. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody though. You know what I mean? That goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So even if that people period, like if they're wrong, you know what I'm saying, don't go out your way to like, you know, start a argument or whatever the case may be and convince them that they're wrong. You know what I mean? Let them think the way they think. And that's something that we definitely need to practice on, you know what I'm saying, and highlight in our life, you know. So yeah, so I'm just flabbergasted, yeah, I'm saying, by this OG talking to me this way, you know what I'm saying? Cuz I'm 27. You know what I mean? Now, I understand where we come from in the hood. There might be some young black brothers like myself that aren't acclimated, you know what I'm saying, and understand that you respect your elders, and if a OG say something, you know what I mean, you do it type, you know what I mean, and you know you don't bark back or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying. But me, I kept a player, you know what I'm saying. I kept a real gentleman, like, you know what I'm saying. So, but I understand that there's some, you know, younger cats like around my age that would, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck, this nigga, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, the way you OGs, the way you gotta approach these young fellas, you know what I'm saying, you gotta approach us, you know what I'm saying, like a little bit different, you know what I mean. Like you gotta approach us like, like not so, you know what I'm saying, tense, so just aggressive type. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I ain't no soft nigga. We ain't no soft niggas out here, you know what I mean? But, you know, you know, and it may have been because the nigga was wearing Uggs. I was wearing Uggs, you know what I mean? My attire wasn't, he probably took me as a goofy, probably pretty much. You know what I'm saying? When he seen me, he probably, this motherfucking young goofy ass nigga. I'm in a suited and booted and ready to toot it. You know what I'm saying? And he seen me, a sweatsuit. You know what I mean? Uggs. You know what I'm saying? Halfway off my fucking foot. You know what I mean? But niggas don't even know. Probably had a long day. You know what I'm saying? Probably had a long day. You know, I did have a long day. Shit. You know what I mean? And a long life, period. You know what I'm saying? You also can't you know, feel some type of way when, you know, just cuz it's another thing. Just cuz you're young doesn't mean that you haven't gone through as much bull as you OG. And this is not going towards that OG, but you know what I'm saying? OGs, period. You know what I mean? You know, my 27 years could have been a living hell. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Or you know, you just never know. Shit. You know, just cause a nigga healthy, you don't know a nigga could have knee pains. Just like how you got knee, nigga. I had 2 knee surgeries. You wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? That shit could be fucking me up right now. It is. And I ain't gonna say it is, but you know what I'm saying? 2 knee surgeries, shit fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? Could have some back pain, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I mean? So could have dealt with you know, crazy things in life, you know, being a young black man, you know, that happened, you know, shit. You know that goes down for a fact. Dealing with police, crazy shit and crazy people and crazy situations, you know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, my motto is you know, you never know how old you are because you never know how old you are because you never know when you're going to die. You know. So I definitely live by that motto, and you know, so I ain't gonna lie, I felt some type of way, no cap, because you know me, you may see me, it may be the tone of my voice, you know, it may be the tone of my voice. You may think that you could test me like a goofy. I don't know. It may be the things I wear. I don't know. I may be wearing a pink bust down shirt. You may think, oh, this nigga soft. This nigga good. But at the end of the day, you can't be doing that to people. You know what I mean? You can't really, you never know how smart a motherfucker is. You never know how, you never know. But I understand, OGs, you know what I'm saying? If you know that men's brains, they don't develop until they're 25. It's biologically a fact. Biology, shit, biologically, you know what I'm saying? A fact, whatever. How you say that motherfucking word. But men don't develop their brain until 25. I know that for a fact. So, nigga, my shit fully developed. 27, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I consider myself a man. I'm a young man, but I'm definitely a man. Shit, I don't live with my parents. Shit, I pay rent. Shit, put food on my table. Shit, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I know jumping off the porch was, obviously you need some help, you know what I mean? Crutches and, you know what I'm saying? But when you hit a certain time of your life, man, shit, you know what I mean? Even during those times, you know what I mean? Turns you into a man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, staying afloat and trying to just swim and just, you know what I mean? So, and who's to say, shit, life, you know what I mean? Shit, it ain't getting easier. Life is getting harder. You know what I mean? So I know OGs, they probably, went through some things, but who's to say that shit now, 2023, ain't 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 like, obviously is, I mean, it's your opinion, I guess, but because shit was definitely crazy back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, shit. Definitely. But, it could be some futuristic crazy shit, you know what I mean? Man, like the other day, right? I went to the grocery store. And I'm not always in a good mood, but I'm gonna try to keep a smile on my face, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm gonna try to keep it together. So I was I was at the cash register with this young brother, and he was just looking so like depressed and down, like literally. I was like, God damn. So I was like, I tried to, you know what I'm saying, put a little battery pack in his back and be like, yeah, man, hey man, you got the curls, man. I see you with the curls, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like you, man. You got the curls for the girls, man. You know what I'm saying? And he still was looking down and just like, bruh. I was like, shit, I feel that. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, it's like, man, like, you never know what people are going through, man. Any age, any race, any age, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to be very mindful of the way you approach people. You know what I mean? Be very mindful of the way you approach people, and and we're all not perfect. We're all not perfect, you know what I'm saying? So we all have things to work on, and you know what I mean? So shit, you just got to keep the positive energy going, man. So, so don't disrespect people, and you know what I mean? But, OGs, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, nigga, you just, you know, shit. Shit, nigga, 27. At the end of the day, you can't. I'm a man. I am a man. So, and it's just crazy. I just don't take shit like that lightly, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't, you just really don't know what people are going through, or what people, you know what I'm saying, shit. But at the end of the day, you know, it it is what it is. But this is just a learning experience, and this is just, hopefully it'll highlight, this podcast will highlight the situation. You know what I mean? So, OGs will do a better job. You know what I'm saying? With the young folk. And yeah, man. So yeah, man. Cause all my partners, shit. I know 27. I know 27 is young, but it's young. But man, nigga grown. You know what I'm saying? I got partners that have kids, and man, they got kids, whole families, married, buying houses, and you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. Like, you gotta read. You really gotta read the court. You know what I'm saying. You gotta read the playing field, man. So, but like I said, it goes bounce back to, you never know if an OG. I'm just talking about this situation because it's like, I know there's probably young brothers out there that probably came across OGs like this too, because you know what I'm saying. Shit, this is a real thing. Angry old man syndrome. You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing. So, you gotta be very mindful of this, because you know what I'm saying. The OGs definitely, you know what I'm saying. Hey man, shit. You get older, you know what I'm saying. You get more angry type, you know what I mean. It's a fact, you know. So, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. It's not easy. It's not easy for a young man out here either, man. Do you see the vampires out here? Do you see the vampires out here? Do you see the zombies that are out here? It is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like back in the day, you know what I mean? For sure not. Man, I know that for a fact, because man, I don't know. It's definitely getting a little bit more weird. It's probably weird back in the day, but man, I don't know. In the social media shit too, it's like, man, you know what I mean? It was easy for you OGs to get females back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Your girl ain't gonna be on Instagram and she ain't got an option to talk to a nigga in Dubai. She can have Instagram and have a rich ass nigga in her DMs from Dubai and shit, talking about, baby, I'll fly you out. Back in the day, you ain't had that shit. So, and there's more factors that come into play that have a nigga down. You know what I'm saying? So, you just got it, man. It's crazy, man. Like, literally. But for my young niggas, my young people out there, you know what I mean? Make sure that you are, make sure that you know this, and stick this in your brain. Always respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, it don't matter what the situation is. It don't matter what the situation. I don't care if that motherfucker, you backing out the grocery store, and then the OG driving hella slow behind you, and you just look, and he flips you off or some shit, and you just like, what the fuck, you old? Hey man, at the end of the day, respect your elders, man. Whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, they were here longer. You know what I'm saying? And they went, most likely, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they probably went through more bullshit. You can't really say that, but they're older, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why you always say, you always hear about respecting your elders, you know what I'm saying? And just respect them, you know what I mean? And I'm just using this as an example today. I could have easily just got up and been like, nigga, who the fuck you talking to, you bumblebee, big ass bumblebee? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you really got to keep it player and keep it real gentleman like, respectful like, period. You know what I'm saying? And lend a helping hand when the helping is needed. You know what I'm saying? And regardless, you know what I'm saying? If it's your elders or it's it's your peers, you know what I'm saying? Your peers, your elders, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Respect. You know what I'm saying? Cuz respect goes a long way, you know what I mean? And you know, you can't fight, like I said before, you can't fight a negative with a negative, you know what I'm saying? You got to fight a negative with a positive. He may have had a bad day. People have bad days, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, so you always got to keep that in mind, man. Point blank period. So yeah, man. Motherfucking OGs. Who's to say times ain't hard now though, you know? So and always try your best to, I guess, shit, present yourself presentably, most presentably. Present yourself at the most highest, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers don't take you as a goofy type shit, you know what I mean? Cause that could happen, you know. You always gotta make sure you're groomed up, make sure you suited and booted, you know what I mean? But hey, man, niggas had a long day. You know what I mean? Niggas definitely had a long day. You just gotta read the floor and um have better judgment, read the floor and have better judgment, So um, read the floor, have a better judgment, and don't really judge a book by its cover type, so yeah, man. Episode 7 though, man. I already knew it was gonna be a short one, low key. Because it's short, simple, sweet, man. Just respect your elders. And I just wanted to, it's a Friday today. A beautiful Friday. So I wanted to hop on this real quick before I get out and enjoy my day. And yeah, man. So you just respect your elders, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't take it to the heart that much. You know what I mean? Just understand what I was talking about, with at the end of the day, they obviously, I don't know. They obviously older, so you just got to respect the older people. But at the end of the day, they also need to understand, man, like, you know what I mean? A nigga could be 25, 24, 21, 20, 27, and definitely been through some bullshit. You know what I mean? My who's to say my 27 years, you know what I'm saying? Your 27 years better than the last 27 years? Shit. Your last 27 years is better than my last 27 years, and I'm only 27. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, keep it positive, and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Keep it bright out there. You know what I'm saying? And stay fresh, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay fresh. You know what I mean? Respect your elders, respect your peers, respect this. I might as well call this podcast episode number 7 respect. You know what I'm saying? Just respect. That's the key word today. Just respect. I don't know that song how it goes, but RESPECT. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean to me? You know what I mean? So, that's the key word. So you go about your day, and you'll see how different different your life will be. Once you just know that in the back of your head, keep that in your baggage, keep that in your arsenal. When you're maneuvering, you know what I'm saying, and moving and grooving, you know what I'm saying. So, because at the end of the day, I don't know what this person go through, that person, this person, you know what I mean. And you like, you may come across a person that don't even know you. Like I never seen this person a day in my life. Never seen this person a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? Never. Like first time. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, it leaves a mark in someone's head, and people, you never know who's watching too. People watch, you know what I mean? And you always want to carry yourself gentleman-like and respectful and kind, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you never know what people are going through, and shit. You yourself may be going through some crazy stuff and stressful, depressing shit right now. But if someone disrespects you, you know what I'm saying, and talks to you some type of crazy way, and you you may be on the last straw, you know what I mean? But you just got to keep it together, and always remember that respect, you know what I mean? Because it takes you a long, long, long way, you know what I mean? So always keep that in your arsenal, please keep it in your arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be no player being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's not in the book of keeping it player and keeping it real and keeping it organic. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So it's a short episode. You know what I mean? So, and oh yeah, so man, this podcast is also on Spotify. So you could stream. Make sure you stream it, download it on Spotify. It's on all streaming. It's on all streaming services. Spotify. Damn, motherfucking teeth. Yeah. So make sure you download on Spotify, and I think it's on shit. I don't know what else. Spotify and I think it's on Spotify Music or no Spotify Music. It's definitely on Spotify. That's all I really know though. So make sure you download and listen to it, and I think it's on Amazon too, and all that crazy stuff. I don't know. It's on all the little streaming things on. You know what I mean? So we're live and active. You know what I'm saying? So you could listen to me on long drives, and you could listen to me while you're at the gym, or listen to me while you're walking the dog, or listen to me while you know what I'm saying, cooking, cleaning, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Prince the Pete will be in your ear loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? Only positive vibes. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to not try my best. I will do my best and come with at least two podcasts a week or something like that, so we could just keep building this content up and keep being amazing, man. And I'll bring some guests on here, and you know what I'm saying, we could go up. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna end it. Take a sip of this lavender tea real quick. That's what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to say this again, man. Respect your elders. Respect your peers so you can steer clear. You know what I'm saying? But it's so... I can't be messing up on the outro. That's crazy. That ain't player. Okay. But it's always a treat when players meet podcast, starring your host, Prince the P, 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 the P. And we out just like that. Have a good day, y'all.